Hello my friends, thank you so much for coming. This will be a quick video, so I will not keep you here. I know it's very early for some of you, but let me go through quickly because I know many of you have been asking me about B1, B2 visa, visiting visa. I think that's one of the most common visas. People are here for visiting purposes and they are here wondering what to do with that visa. So this is my topic for today. Let's go through that very quick. I'll be here for very few minutes, so I know you're busy. Okay, so B1, B2 visa, that's the visiting visa. Thank you everyone for coming. B1, B2, that is the visiting visa. If you're one of those people wanting to visit the United States, you want to look for a B visa. And usually B1 means you're coming for conferences, things like graduation, weddings. I can't think of anything else. And then B2 usually is tourism and those wanting to come for medical purposes. So that's why, they call it B1, B2 visa, but usually that's all. Okay, so that's the main visa. And I know some of you have 5 years and you're wondering, 5 years is good for me. What can I do with this visa? Thank you so much. I see all of you coming. Okay, thank you. I know you found me. Who is that? Petty? You found me for the first time live. Welcome all of you. Okay, so let me go through all this very quick. B1, B2 visiting visa, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Welcome. So if you're here or you're planning to come on that visa, these are some of the things you need to know. Okay, so this visa usually these days they can give you for 5 years. That means you don't have to go to the embassy for 5 years. It doesn't mean you'll come and live in America for 5 years. Okay, usually when you come to the port of entry, the officer will stamp and give you, I think it's the I-94. It will tell you how long you'll be in the United States. Mostly it's a maximum of 6 months, not maximum, but usually they give you 6 months and you can renew. And I think the maximum is 1 year per trip. If I'm not wrong, I think it's 1 year per trip. But usually most of the time they'll stamp for you 6 months. So some of you, if you're coming here for a conference, it's only 1 week. Do not panic. After 1 week, you're free to travel. I saw some of you asking me, Janet, I'm so scared to even take a plane from one airport to the other because I'll be illegal. No. So long as you went to the embassy, they gave you that visa, you are legal. Okay, you came here legally. And you can stay as long as that stamp, as long as the immigration officer, if they stamped your passport for 6 months, then you're legal for 6 months. Okay, do not overstay, not even for 1 day. Make sure if you want to stay and extend, you want to apply for extension. They allow for that. And I think they can extend for you up to 1 year. Okay, so those are the basics of B1, B2 visa. So let me just tell you, for some of you, I know one of my followers told me they have a sick member and they're wondering what to do. I think that will be a B2 visa. Make sure you have enough funding. You have to find a doctor back home saying that this person is diagnosed with this condition. Once the doctor back home gives you a letter saying why the patient is sick, you have to find a doctor here in the United States ready to treat, and you have to prove the finances. Who will pay for the finances, and the doctor has to be willing to treat the patient. Okay, so those are some of the conditions that are different from a regular person coming on a tourist visa, coming here for graduation, weddings. Okay, thank you so much. So those are the basics. If you haven't gone down on my page today, I posted a scholarship, but this will be for the STEM people. STEM in America means science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So if you're one of those people who have those science courses, consider looking on this page. Scroll down here. Probably, if I remember, I'll put the link above this video for you. So you can go ahead, read, get ready for that scholarship. It's opening in January. Okay. And these things come from some of my followers. I know one of my followers, I think she got a scholarship. Now she's here getting opportunities in America. And now they are sharing with you, with me, telling me, Janet, share with our members this information. Okay, so I'll share with you. And I think one of my other members was also giving me information about the British Army. I need to come and post that. I had forgotten. I need to come and post for you because the British Army, I think it was taking people straight from home. Like you don't have to be in the UK, but the numbers are limited. But I think I remember and post that. So for those who are sharing important information, thank you so much. Okay, let's come back on B1, B2 visa. So the title was, how useful will this visa be for me? Okay, so the first thing is, why did you go to the embassy and why did they give you the visa? If you went for graduation, it's useful for graduation. If you went for the wedding, it's useful for the wedding. If you came for medical treatment, it's good for that. If you came to visit your friends, go to Disneyland or enjoy America, it's good. Okay, so that's number one. That's the obvious reason. Number two, we want to make use of this visa, okay, by networking. When you come here, you want to find friends, you want to know how they live, you want to find out where do they go to school, how is transportation, find out the lifestyle and see if it's something that can fit you, okay? So make sure, and I know someone is asking me how is life in the Caribbean. I've never been there, okay, but you know, my mainstay is here in America, okay? So anyway, let's continue with B1B2 visa. After you network, that's number two. Number three, I know most of you, maybe you'll come here and you like what you see and you want to continue staying in America. Changing that visa is an option. And I know many of you have been asking me, I want to change. If you go to the immigration, for those who are new on my page, uscis.gov, that is the American website, immigration website. It has most of this information. Of course, the information might be complicated when you're still home. Some of us, we've lived here, we have used that website, we've made those phone calls, we've applied for their services, so for us it's easy. So I use my experience. If I go reading there, for me it's very easy. I understand what they are saying, okay? So basically, I went there and I've confirmed, and I think I've made videos here with James. We've talked about B1, B2 visa. If you are new on this page, consider scrolling and watching most of those videos, okay? But remember, it's possible. You can change from B1, B2 visa to F1 student visa to M1. Is it easy? Probably not, okay? But I think you just go there and download the form. I believe it was I-539. uscis.gov. You download the form I-539, okay? And you change your status. It's called change of status. Anytime you're changing from one visa to another, the forms will always be called change of status. So you're changing from from B1, B2 to F1, M1. Remember, I'm not an immigration attorney. This is a fan page based on experience. I give you information for free, okay? But of course, you can always go and find lawyers and pay them, and they'll help you with this information, okay? So that is the most important thing for some of you who've been wanting to know. But before you go and change your status, of course, you have to find a school. You have to find a school and tell them, I came here on a visiting visa, but I'm looking for an I-20 so I can go and change my status. I-20 usually is the document they will give you once they accept you for admission, okay? All right. Martin, thank you so much for coming. You found me live. Maureen, I see all of you, okay? No offense, I love all of you if I missed your name, okay? So, anyway, that is the most important thing. I know it's very early for you. All right. All right. Muze says, remember to buy the book. Did you read? It was useful. Oh, thank you so much. Muze Mzima read the book. I'm going to make it so cheap. Someone called me. I think it was my sister-in-law. She said, Janet, right now you have to make the book so cheap because some will have to consider, do they buy the book or food? And now I get it, okay? So, but remember, Janet can't do these books for free. Like if I go to Amazon, I have to print the book. It's not free. So I have to put in printing, I have to put in shipping and make it as cheap as possible. The next time you see Janet's book, you'll be wondering, do I make my hair or do I buy the book? So it will be very practical. In fact, it will be less than $1,000. 1,000 shillings, okay? That's about $10 or less. I'll make sure everyone that wants the book can get the book. But let's not talk about the book right now. I believe in free information. But thank you for those who've read. Make sure if you bought on Amazon, you leave reviews. That's how, you know, Amazon sells their things, is when people read, they like what they see, they leave reviews. So I really appreciate if you go back and leave reviews on Amazon if you bought there, okay? But thank you so much for coming. Basically, I'm talking about visiting visa. And as we said, B1, usually if you're considering to come as a visitor for graduation, for wedding, for conferences, you want to apply for B1. If you are coming for tourism or medical care, you are coming here. If you're sick or bringing your family, that is B2. Okay, and when you come here, there are many uses. You can use that visa, especially for the function that brought you here. You can travel around the United States. You can network with people, find out what they do. You can go to a school, look for a course, tell them, you know what, I came as a visitor. Can you give me admission for I-20? Have a bank statement. Ask for change of status in the United States. If that's not possible, If they will not change it here, you can always go back home and go back to the embassy and ask for F1 student visa. Why do we like F1 visa? I don't want this video to be long. I'll make it another day. For those who've been here, you know why. But for the new members, I'll go ahead and tell you why the F1 student visa is the best for you. Of course, the green card is always the best. The green card is always the best, but we know all of us, we cannot win the green card. We cannot give up, so we have to use other ways, okay? Some of you who are successful with the embassy, congratulations. I'll continue making videos for the embassy. I see again. That is again the most important question. People ask me about the embassy. People ask me about scholarships and the green card. Like, those are the top topics. From the time I started doing these videos, I've come to realize people love green cards. People love to hear about scholarships. People love to hear about the embassy. And of course, careers and admissions and schools and jobs, all those things. So you guys, you have it covered, okay? I'll cover for you. I know what you need, and I'll come here always. So if you're new on this page, I hope you learned something from the visiting visa. I don't mean to make this video too long, but I hope you learned something, okay? For those of you who've been following me, who've been leaving messages, I hope most of you heard from me. By now, I've tried to reply. And by the way, one of my followers, I don't want to mention his name, I'll call him. I'm supposed to call him. I think I'll call him on the weekend. He told me, Janet, thank you for your job you're doing. Call me. We'll talk about how I help people to change from B1 to F1. Okay? So I think he has other ways. So I'll bring him here. I hope he'll be willing to come and talk with you, but I'll have to call him first, know what he has to offer. But that's someone that has been here in the United States, has been working with people back home, and he told me he helps people to actually change these visas from B1 to F1. So I'm very excited for my followers. The more we talk about this, the more Janet gets connections. The more I do this, the more people call me, the more people give me resources. People are supporting me. Thank you so much. Who is coming from Uganda, okay? As a certified chef, how can I get a job from Nigeria to the United States, okay? And the other one is from Uganda. I'm listening carefully because I want to come soon. Very good. All of you have good questions. For those who want jobs, I know you are new on this page. I always say, you want to understand my videos. You want to understand the kinds of visas I talk about. You want to understand what it takes to come to America. Once you do that, you will cover the basics. And once you cover the basics, you start knowing that, okay, for me to do this, this is my best thing. Let me start with this kind of visa. And we've always say you start with a dream, you find knowledge. After you find knowledge, you take action. And you cannot take action if you're too scared to jump, okay? For the most part, generally speaking, it's not easy to find an employer just coming home and giving you a job. Is it possible? Yes. People come on J1 visas. People come on conferences. People come. There are many ways you can come on jobs, okay? As a chef, I've talked about hotel industry, okay? All you need is to scroll this page. If you are new, please consider going on Facebook search button, IBD or Immigrant Business Directory. You'll find these videos. Listen to them. Take your time, listen. You'll be surprised how much you've missed, okay? You will be, but I'll continue making more videos. As I find more information, I'm going to refine my information. I'll be bringing more information. I know what you need. Can you imagine 1 year ago, I probably did not understand what you need. Okay, but I tried my best. But now I know. So the coming videos are going to be even more interesting. They'll be full of more information. But thank you so much for following, my friends, okay? Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up, my friends, okay? For those of you who are telling me you gave up going to the embassy, in fact, this weekend, I had a friend here in Amarillo, United States. She was denied the visa 4 times. She got the visa the 5th time, okay? So do not feel like just because they denied you the first time, you give up. You never know. You just never know. Okay, you never know, and I know it's expensive, but my whole point is, and someone else told me, Janet, my brother had a full scholarship and they denied him. And I don't extend this video, but I have a lot of information to say. The problem is sometimes, and I've listened to these people, the embassy people, and they say some people carry so many documents, they think the interview is about documentation. But Interview is about the conversation. They want to hear from you, okay? So, in such a case, someone had a scholarship, you wonder, why did they deny you? Now, for me, I don't know, unless I see that person. Your personality. Be personable. Be human. Smile. Present yourself in a way, some people can just deny you because probably you are not smiling. Remember, they are there to look for good students. Good students who are come to America and succeed. That's what the universities expect from them. Put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in the shoes. So you are going there, you are answering questions directly. You are not beating around the bush, because that is the only moment you have with them, maybe 3 minutes. And they are supposed to determine if you're going to be a good student, okay? Remember, if you have a scholarship and they deny you, probably go and reevaluate yourself. Your skills, communication skills. At home we can get away with communication skills. You just read the book and you answer. Here you cannot. Okay, you cannot. Personality, you have to be personable. I was in Nairobi and I saw a big billboard. I think it was from the Americans. They are saying Americans are human too. That thing still bothers me. Honestly, I saw that and it still bothers me. What was the message? I wish the person who made that billboard left a big message to tell us what they meant. It was a big billboard in Nairobi saying Americans are human too. What did that person mean? So when you go to the embassy, remember these are humans. Treat them like humans too. Don't create that distance. Don't show fear. Don't show desperation. Like James said, be proud of your country. Wherever you come from, that is a good country too. But you want to take advantage of the opportunities in America, okay? But I can't go into the details. I get so many sometimes encouraging news. People have gotten visas. They are thankful. Some of you have been denied, and I am happy that you come here and we share the information. So you can go there, second time, make your application stronger, present your strong you. Another one told me, Janet, I've been denied. I'm just giving up. I'm not going to go. I said, you know what? Yes, if they've denied you 3 times, if I were you and I don't want to give up, the next time I show up, I'll tell them my story. I'll even say, you know what? I've been denied 3 times, but I'll never give up. I still believe that my dream will come true because I saw my mom struggle with me and I had to make a difference in my life by going back to school. Do you know that is a story? The interview is about a conversation. The people that strike a conversation come out strong are the ones who get the visa. I'm not an official, but from experience, I can tell you that people who are more personable, someone can come without a bank statement and you wonder why they went to America. It's because they gave the impression that they are competent. They are going to be good students. They are going to fit into the society much quicker. Okay? Thank you if you're finding me live like Tevin and everybody. I'll see you, of course, this weekend. I'm preparing to finish my school, so I'll have more time. I'm very happy with myself. I've been responding to most of you, so I'm not feeling very behind. If you haven't heard from me, be patient. I'll be coming soon, okay? Have a wonderful week. I'll see you in the weekend, in the next video. I think it's coming up on, I think Saturday, if I'm not wrong. I'll probably see you on Saturday, okay? Have a wonderful day. I wish you good health, okay? Merci beaucoup. Adios. Bye-bye. Until the next video. Bye. Thanks.